fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. And now the big-time power threat, Francisco Lindor. And the pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. And the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Mookie now. And a foul ball.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. One down. Now batting Jarren Duran. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Victor Robles.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right
1
there.
ball, 1 strike.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Reynolds tracks it down for the out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jimmy Rollins. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
Next offering is downstairs.
You know, Blake, one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
3-2 now. Now a fly ball to right center. Duran in position. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Ken Griffey Jr. stands in for the Phillies. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Bounce to the right. Throws to first in time. Ryan Reynolds here. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it.
Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back. And here's Corey Seager to hit. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Stone in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Up next for the Rangers, Luis Rengifo. And it's fouled away. Stone certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. Foul ball there.
So when you look at that, she's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but she's so consistent that you look up. By the time she gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Wouldn't chase that time. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. 1 down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the righty deals.
Full count.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Heim gets it to first. Bryant out of the play. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
That's inside. Righty to the plate. Strike 2.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And quickly one away in the second. Ketel Marte, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. The Phillies trailing by 2. Bottom half of inning number 2. The punch out there. Now 2 out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. They say he went.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And a swing and a miss down on. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the power hitting catcher, Paul Konerko. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt.
0 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Williams going back on this one. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw into second. And he's out, trying for 2. So the lineup flips over. And now it's Frankie Lindor. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And it's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
On the ground to the left. Lindor retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts stepping in for the Rangers. First
Ball.
pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
2 outs, base is empty. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Out to short. Fires to first on the run.
Oh.
And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Josh Bell. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
You know, these Phils, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And the right-hander deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Well done behind the dish.
Batting ninth, the third baseman,
Jonah Heim stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Outside low, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And another ball. Man at first, one away.
2-1.
Pitch misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Start of the fourth. Here's some real power at the plate. Jarren Duran. Stone back to work. And ball one.
Boog, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career. Just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Victor Robles. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Out towards left center. Rollins flashes the leather on the running catch. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom four, and the batter now, Jimmy Rollins. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-2. Out to short. Seager zips it to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was a rip.
Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. A massive home run. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. On the ground right side. Lindor on to first. That takes care of Rodriguez. Here's Ketel Marte.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
And that one finds its way through.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
That one ripped. That's back there. Adios, Pelota. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-2. Josh Bell at the plate now. On the ground, right side. Bryant takes it to the bag. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Luis Rengifo. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Next up for Texas, Chris Bryant. And there's a ball. Bryant goes 6 feet 5 inches, 24 years old. Usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at first.
1-1.
In the dirt. Rengifo on at first. Nobody out. That's inside. And a count 2-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Moncada, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Phils up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Popped up. Bell moving under this one. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Fought off foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Rodriguez going back. Bangs off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Francisco Lindor. That one not close. And that is ball 1. This one in the air. Settles under. And that's the 3rd out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Chet Williams. Line drive. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And another ball. One out, base is empty. Next offering is down low. Got him. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 11.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's going to be Jimmy Rollins. And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it would be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Betts settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the top for the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Mookie Betts. Stone back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. New arm out of the bullpen, Billy Wagner. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now a chance for Jarren Duran. Here comes the 0-1. And that skips in the dirt.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Sends it across the first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Victor Robles stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he gets there. The tying runs at third with a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Big swing and a miss. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Rengifo in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 1
He knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that's downstairs and outside. Strike 3, got him. Well, we go bottom 6. So here's the Phillies DH, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Konerko makes the grab, 1 down. Now at the plate, Ryan Reynolds. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, catcher.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Pudge Rodriguez. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
The other way. The tag, and he's out. And that is the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Chris Bryant. That misses. 1-0.
1-0.
That one missed.
That's inside.
Wouldn't chase that
it.
time. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take
4
your base.
pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Here is Yoan Moncada. Jose Trevino on the pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next offered in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizes this one up. And there's one down. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Little chopper rolls foul. Kicks and fires. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That one fouled off.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. In the dirt, but kept close. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. With the tying run on at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. Got it. 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And he gets tied up right there.
It's 0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Durant makes the grab, 1 away. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
1 down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Here's Josh Bell. 1 for 2. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Swung out. Dropped it. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And they add a couple more. It's 6-3. Base is empty, 1 away. Chet Williams stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-1.
And now 1 and 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right
1
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
On the line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Everything was on time and fluid in that.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Man at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Jimmy Rollins. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. Didn't go. The 1-0. Swung on, belted. Back there. Adios. Peralta. A shot to the opposite field. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add to the lead. It's 8-3. Bryant takes it himself. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. We're at the top of the 8th. Mookie Betts will get us started. And he deals. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. See you later. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 8-4. Digging in, Jarren Duran. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Flips the corner. 0-2.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rollins settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Victor Robles. That one way outside, and that's ball one. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Now it's Corey Seager.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
No ball. 1
2
strike.
down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Ryan Reynolds. In the air, left field. Robles makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here is Pudge Rodriguez. And a foul ball. Hendricks, a 6-foot righty, 32 years old, and he's a native of Australia. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Rodriguez tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
2-2.
That one out to right. Betts running hard to get it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Julio Rodriguez stands in for the Phillies. That one's in there. 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Bounced out to short. Play at the plate. Got him. Inning over. Back at Citizens Bank Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now, so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Eric Gagne.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
This one in the dirt.
0-2.
And the runner stays where he is. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Man at first. Here is Moncada.
1 ball, no strike.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. The Rangers down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Next offer in there for a strike. 1-2.
1-2 to count.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in. He's in there.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. This could end it. Inside, almost got him. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Stone with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
To top us, I'm like, show me. Wife ain't rocking with no sign, she an Enneagram 10. Why I need a 9 when I just registered my pen? I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist, I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water.
Coming through, they coming for you. We know the truth, so we making moves while they beating the block. We going straight to the top, so we gotta move in the same direction. Yeah. We gotta move, yeah. Time for a new revolution, yeah. We gotta move, yeah. You can't stop the message. Lies for sale, pay attention. This justice on suspicion. Don't wanna be another victim, so we gotta move in the same direction. Yeah, we gotta move. Yeah, time for a new revolution.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. All right, ready to get underway. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop. Jimmy Rollins. The lefty fires. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Bernie Williams stands in for the Phillies.
It's kind of funny. Players tend to run to first base a lot quicker after getting hit by a curveball compared to a fastball.
Runner takes off. Throw safe. The pitch. Just missed.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
That one at the knees for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Into center and a base hit. Around third. He'll score and the Phillies take the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Robles makes the grab, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And a foul ball. Williams stands at first with one out. And that one hammered Durant. Ranging back. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay. In there. He scores. And they're up by 3. One out, runner at second. Here's Ketel Marte. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Around third. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score. So up next, Julio Rodriguez. And a swing and a miss there. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the third and final game of the series. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. Rodriguez out of the play. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And now the lefty.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. The pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Marte around third. Safe at second. Chet Williams stands in for the Phillies.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. And now here is Francisco Lindor. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. Mookie Betts now made his debut with the Red Sox in 2014 and actually hit a home run against the Dodgers. One out, bases empty. That one down the line and foul ball. And he chases that one. And there's 2 down. Jarren Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Popped up. Rollins pulls it down, and that is that. Back in Arlington, second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Jonah Heim. That's a little bit low. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Rollins stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Headed down the line. On the move towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 1 down, base is empty. Two away now. And now for the Phillies, Bernie Williams. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. To the right side. Over to Bryant. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Victor Robles. And a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way.
There goes the runner. Fouled off. He was late. Ball one there.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Reynolds makes the grab on the run. Next to hit, Luis Rengifo. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. Out. And it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ryan Reynolds here. Baines back to work. And that's a fair ball.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to.
Runner on the go. That one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1. Fought off foul. Reynolds gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him. 1 out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Runner on the go. Slice down the right side. The pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. The tag out. 0-2 now. Seager. Slings it across. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Chris Bryant. The line to kick the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, these Rangers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Booth. No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Yohan Moncada, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Paul Konerko. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Here's Josh Bell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Next offering down in the dirt. In the air, right field. Betts settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Jet Williams stands in for the Phillies. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. And a good eye there. 3-1 is on the way. And that's ball 4.
Boom, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jimmy Rollins. And that is that. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the 4th, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Francisco Lindor. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Mookie to hit. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And Mookie takes. Turns and fires to Betts. Late with the swing there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The Rangers trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So next to hit for Texas, Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And ball 1.
I got 1 ball,
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and we go to the top of the 5th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bernie Williams. They say it went. Williams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Next pitch inside, 1-1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Gets under it. He's got it. 1 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2.
Brian Reynolds.
Moncada throws to first in time, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Pudge Rodriguez getting ready to hit.
Ivan Rodriguez.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1. Back in Arlington, here's the left fielder, Victor Robles. As he turns on the rubber, good live arm delivers. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Reynolds racing over to make the catch. Up next for the Rangers, Luis Rengifo. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
Ball 2.
Man at second. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Well done behind the dish. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Grounded out his first time. That clips the corner.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2 at the belt and fires. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball still 0-2.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Got him swinging. And that ends the inning. And we're back. Now, Ketel Marte.
Second baseman. Ketel Marte.
And a pitch. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Betts settles underneath it. And there's 1 down. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that's down and away.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Makes the grab, 2 down. And now for the Phillies, Josh Bell.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Bottom of the 6th. And now Yoan Moncada as the lefty gets to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, these Rangers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swings through it for the K. 1 up, 1 down. Paul Konerko stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 so far.
Konerko.
Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. Hard hit to third. Over to first. Out. number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Lindor stands in now, looks at that one inside. The Rangers trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one moves his feet. Right side, hard hit. Gathers and throws to first. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Chet Williams. Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And that one fouled off. Makes the catch for the out.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Rollins in the box now as he leaves that one up high. One away with a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Williams at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Foul ball there. Up the middle. Sends it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Mookie Betts. Santana back to work. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Got it by him for the K. So digging in, Jarren Duran. And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's deep. Adios! That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-1. Here's Victor Robles. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. They go back to back. It's 3-2. So 1 out, nobody on. So now it's Corey Seager. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Pitcher on here, number 74.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Gets it to first, and Seager is set down. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And that one is inside. Way inside. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And that is the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. Ready to begin the eighth, and here is Brian Reynolds.
Number 34, Raleigh. Finger.
And here comes Raleigh, a 6'4" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a forkball, and he works in a four-seamer. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner takes off. And that should be extra bases. Coming around third is Reynolds. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
On the move. And there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Rodriguez in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. One out and a runner at second. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And now Josh Bell. Base hit. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He'll score. It's 6-2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And it's fouled away. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Righty delivers. And the slider just misses.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. And now 2 gone. And at first, Jonah Heim stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. 1-0. Bell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. To first, that ends the frame. Back in Arlington, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Chris Bryant. And before the pitch, he steps off. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Orion Kerkering.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
First pitch misses. Foul ball. And the righty deals. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Next offering is outside. And a pitch. On a line out towards center. On the slide, and he's got it. Here is Yoan Moncada. He's a guy who does it all. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Paul Konerko will hit next. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Rodriguez going back. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jimmy Rollins. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 0-1 now. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. That was blasted to the moon. It's 7-2. So here's the Phillies DH, Bernie Williams. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. The wind and the pitch. And it's through for a hit.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian.
So a man aboard. And now for the Phillies, Brian Reynolds.
Yeah.
Going 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Julio Rodriguez stands in for the Phillies.
Julio Rodriguez.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Williams at third. Rodriguez at second with 2 gone. And there's a foul ball. Misses. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. So bottom of the 9th, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Francisco Lindor. Just missed. Popped up. Heim settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's Mookie Betts.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Throws to second. Betts into second.
been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And another ball. This one in the air right field, under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags it second. Relay to third. In there safely.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Last chance now for the Rangers. Now the left fielder, Victor Robles. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. 7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Oh my God, this is so amazing. Bichita por los aires en el KM, de fábrica el piquete, va llegando el billete, no me fío cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me até, solo sé que coro, en París como el PC, los diamantes de lejos se ven, calladita pa' que tose, números uno como sellos en el pasaporte, cada canción que tiro es un éxito que rompe. El noviecito tuyo ayer se me puso a la orden, me dijo que estoy rica, que no hay compe. Por el 305 vacilando en el Ferrari, nos bajamos el live y activamos el party. Estamos legales, estamos legales. Bicheta de fábrica el piquete, va llegando el billete, no me fío cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me até, solo sé que coro, en París como el PC, los diamantes de lejos se ven, calladita pa' que tose, sabes que soy la para, la viejito me lo jala, me dice que no lo mire así. Me pidió que me soltara.
I can think of younger days when I lived for my life. Was everything a man could want to do. I could never see tomorrow. I was never told about the sorrow. And how can you mend a broken heart? How can you stop the rain from falling down? Tell me, how can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world go can lose or ever win. Somebody please help me mend my broken heart and let me live again. La 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 la. I can still feel the breeze that rustles through the trees and misty memories of days gone by. But we could never see tomorrow. Would you believe that no one ever told us about the sorrow? So how can we make a broken heart? And mine is, how can you stop the rain from falling down? Can you stop that old sun from shining? What makes the world go round? And sometime I have to say, yeah,